This is a matchup of ACC versus Big 12. Two conferences perpetually battling for respect. Added intrigue with both teams ranked in the top 15. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there to get this season underway. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. To the air, it's Simpson. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Well, this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
If nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with a 25. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895. But you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the back now goes in motion. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now big decision coming up here on fourth.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. That's caught. It's Miller. Great move there. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking downfield. It's Simpson. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. One man in the backfield will get the football. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down.
Touchdown, Alabama. A great catch and run for 6. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And it's a bunch formation. Hands it off on the counter. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass, it's Nussmeier. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! He brings him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Gets made on the out route. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Picks up the first, looking for more. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass ball is incomplete on the final play of the first quarter.
That's the ball, bitch. Damn.
Into the quarter break here. Solid performance so far, created some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So we begin the second quarter with a field goal attempt as the kicking team is out there. He was successful in his first attempt. This one, a chip shot from 25 yards
Oh,
out.
shit.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Oh, man.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Gonna run it. It's Durham. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A play action, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw, testing the middle. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Now, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Here's the handoff.
Damn, went right by it.
They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
Oh,
a nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass.
who the fuck they
instead
get?
of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Ball handed to the running back.
no.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Get set, get set.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here.
Okay. Let's see what I want from. Oh. All right, there we go. I'll do it this way. Oh, fuck. Running back. I'm gonna get my young bull in the game. Where he at?
Red zone on 1st down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the single back takes the handoff. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find room. It's Miller. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down after that previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds his man. It's Horton. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the grab. It's Horton. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Simpson. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it's caught. Touchdown, tied.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So the offense gets momentum.
What the fuck Memphis doing, bro?
Now the kickoff.
That makes sense. Why did you do that? They must know they must not be getting a lot for job. Something. What the hell?
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He lets it rip. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Great effort there to make something happen, but they bring him down, and that will wrap up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead... takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25.
Connect, team up, conquer.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game.
Could be a game changer. Here are 3 easy solutions.
They make the stop.
And number 3 is an app.
That time.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
That's right.
You guys up front, line up. It's first down.
This Republican basically calls her out for lying in front of the rest of Congress.
Pop pass on the jet sweep.
This Republican
He's brought down out at the 46.
only dissented. And
The good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Here's the second down play.
You know, Billie Eilish, the singer, at the Grammys, she said, nobody is illegal because we're on stolen land.
Looks like LSU has the first down.
You know, the country has a border and they have to protect the country.
Sounds sensible, right? Do you listen to celebrities? You know, when they preach and they get on the podium and they preach about politics, do you think they should shut up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that
If
first
it's
down
stolen land, I mean, who stole it from who?
We're not going to get into those politics. We don't want to miss our own villain.
Who owns your house then?
Looking to throw the
Stones
ball.
your house tonight, son.
I
dare it.
Leave the borders.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get him back. to
Everyone's
the
just
line.
run riot.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Getting set. Here's second down.
That's different. That's different.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch and puts his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back on their field. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
The game makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Simpson. Receiver makes the catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Miller. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. That's caught. It's Williams. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Great quarterbacks have answers no matter what the defense is in. This time, the quarterback and the receiver knew that they were going to be able to connect on that corner route before the ball was snapped. The throw was so quick, the defense didn't have much time to adjust.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bama.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Clips are out of context. Snippets are much cooler.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. A quick throw out left, complete.
Ultimate right now is this offensively. First of all, when these people come out and go, tins of like this is just
Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. He's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Using his legs, it's Durham. 2nd, the defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
I was promised in 2023 that Trump was going to apply ICE CBP. They were going to make his arrests. So it's not that I'm defending.
And so far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through 3 quarters. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback?
Me and many others who voted for it.
I mean, that's not a qualifying comment. Well, I would just first off say that.
In store. We're going to find out. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, he was so close to getting to the outside and coming up with some huge yards. But, hey, let's give credit to the defense. This receiver is really fast. Not to give up a big play.
What the fuck, man? I ain't pick a goddamn play. There we go. What the fuck?
Yes, everybody starts frantically yelling gun. I mean, like 9 minutes into a guy. He's not
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
important third down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost intercepted as he jumped the route there. He's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a fourth down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. As incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victories.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Handoff to the right side. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Grab down the middle, it's Porton. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down.
Damn, bro.
Catch. It's Porton. Defense surrounds him. It's a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw.
I
He
see how
wants to be able
we
to
get him
get
off
the
the
ball
block,
to
but
be able to
look,
pick up
it
enough
came
yards for
free.
a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's reeled in. It's Porton. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to chuck it again.
Fuck.
Caught on the outside. It's Miller.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the route is on. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game, you're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that.
Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Coach makes a decision to go for a 2-point conversion. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch in the 2 points.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the pass is dropped. This would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. It's dropping back. It's Simpson. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run for the first down.
Yeah, wait.
That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Defense is coming after him. It's a wide receiver screen. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Alabama. They continue to roll up the score.
Yeah, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
also see people like Billy Ivy, who's a fantastic numbers. She says this.
No one's illegal on stolen land.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Get set, get set.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Grinding away with a running game. Finding space at the 20. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, tied.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, they gave up some yards here, but man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who was carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play. You give up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
Keeping it on the ground here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Looks like LSU has the first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the upmen. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Well, this one, I mean,
I read
defied
the
everyone's
the
expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody
and
gave him a
he's
chance
not
not just to win,
just
but
a
to
journalist.
blow out
So two things that
this
he did that
respected
crossed
team.
the
Well,
line.
they came in
First
at the
is he
very beginning
provided
of this game. You
instruction
could
and
almost feel
advisement
a
to
chip
these
on their
individuals.
shoulder every single possession. They seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing?
He told these
Interesting to watch down
people
the
to
road.
stop talking,
And that is
otherwise
going
it
to
could
do it.
expose
We enjoy
their
being
operations.
here.
He
On
shouldn't
Kirk
say these
Street,
things
I'm
in
Chris
front of
Fowler,
those
and this has
people.
been another presentation of
This
EA
church.
Sports College Football.
She was arguing with other combination. However, I always have with the public, you don't have a right to go in and disrupt someone else's First Amendment activities. He did two other things. He obstructed the point of egress after these persons had gone in and after the individuals with questions, and he approached the pastor with questions, and despite being asked to leave, refused to do so. And I think outside of the criminal allegations, the most shockingly offensive thing to me is when he gets up in the pastor's, space. I want to be reasonable. And the pastor brushes against them. He says, "Please don't push me." This guy showed utter disdain for the rights of the individuals in these churches. The extremists that went into